Dubai Festival City Mall, which is one of Dubai's major shopping and leisure destinations. And there is, imagine, the mall's newest entertainment edition, which is very unique to Dubai. Our challenge is to create a spectacular for adult audiences. As we all know, in a story, there is a problem and a solution, but we will add humor to create a wholesome entertainment so that all members of the family can understand and enjoy the show.
In our modern world where industrialization has taken great impacts, so has its steps on climate change. And so, we took this as our problem topic as the 13th Sustainable Development Goal speaks about climate action and taking steps from the UNFCCC Sustainable Development Forum. So, the spectacular will be a place where we can talk about these issues and to reduce these impacts, as obviously prevention is better than cure, making people aware of steps to reverse this issue and to know about the plights of the affected areas. So the story begins with a cruise sailing, and in there is a tourist traveling the world tour. His next travel destination is Dubai. As he has never visited Dubai before, only what he thinks of the region is obviously, oh, the sand, the heat, he thinks. He is not looking forward to visit this place. Suddenly, the ship stops and the man looks around. But what does he see? Sand and sand everywhere, and nobody is around. He braves it and he gets off the ship and goes into the desert, hoping to find someone there. After all the efforts, distressed, he loses hope and luckily he finds a local man walking with a camel. The man tells him about his problem. After hearing him, the Arab man gives him a bottle with a smile, showing hospitality and offering him help by taking him on his camel to the place where all the people live.
All Arabs come forward to meet him, and we see that Mr. Bean is one of the Arabs. The conversation between Mr. Bean and him is presented in a very humorous way, and Mr. Bean introduces to the Arab culture. The friendly behavior and the helpful attitude of all Arabs makes the tourist surprised at how mistaken he was about Dubai and desert people. He inquires why the weather is so harsh in Dubai. The local explains that all this is because of the climate change. They talk about how climate change has affected their lives and the living conditions and how serious the issue is. And suddenly he wakes up and realizes that all this was his imagination. The ship arrives to Dubai and he sees greenery, and that what surprises him the most. And he questions, how does it happen? Then the person explains that we knew the climate change is a very serious problem, and they thought that planting trees and educating the future generations about climate change is a solution. And he sees that all the children are happily planting trees and saving the earth. The mall's footfall will be increased as we targeted towards adult audience, and the character of Mr. Bean will attract everybody's attention. And as we're taking a strong topic of climate change, the viewers will be keen to view about it, and henceforth it will increase the monthly viewers.